channel, and today I want to share my talk when I am doing the art Zentangle art here on my project. And this topic happened because I had my students ask me during our session. She told me that it's difficult for her to practice some new attitude or new, could be a trend. It's like a few months ago there were a trend when everyone is talking about let go of things. So they were saying it's good for us to let go of the things that we've been hiding at our home for a long time, like our collection or the old books that have been in your shelf for ages and you never read it, you never need it for years, and it's difficult for people to just throw it away. So that was the topic, like encouraging people to throw away the things that is unused. So what they were encouraging is this practice could really help you to clear your mind, clear up your space at home, and what else? So basically it's like encouraging people to have this good practice. And my students, my clients, she told me that she tried to throw away the things that she feel like maybe that's a lot of things that she didn't use for a long time, and it's use up the space at home. And she told me that it's very difficult for her to do that when she trying to achieve that, when she trying to practice that. So she asked me, like, what is the meaning, or should she continue, force herself, because everyone's saying this is a good practice for your mind and your for your spiritual, for your soul as well. My advice is, it's good that you try. I'm glad that she tried, but it's good to know that you are not ready to do this, even though everyone encouraging this movement, this practice to let go of things. But this is like showing your state of your energy right now, or in your mind. You are not ready yet for doing this, and it's nothing wrong, it's nothing wrong. There's no judgment about you are not ready for doing the cleansing, the let go for your spirit, for your mind. You are not good, you're not there yet, you're not that noble, things like that. I disagree. So to me, that is just a reflection of a state of mind. You are not ready to let go, but at least you tried. You understand what reflect on your state of mind, what is going on of your state of mind. So to me, you don't force yourself to do the things that you're not ready. If you feel that is miserable for you, that is difficult for you to achieve that, for now, don't force yourself. but it's actually for you to understand yourself more when you're doing this. So you understand that you are not ready. So you understand that you can't let go of maybe 100%. You can just let go of 20% at the very beginning, and that is fine. Everything that you do is not proving other people that what are the things you could do. We are not Superman, we're not Superwoman. It's good to know that there are sometimes some things we are not ready for it. And believe me, when you feel ready, everything would be seems easy for you to do things, to do this. And sometimes you just need to prepare yourself. And I would say the purpose that you're trying right now and you find that you're not ready, be aware of this moment. And when you achieve that in your future, you will remember this moment that, oh wow, this is how much I improved. This is how much I have changed inside of me. I wasn't able to do this, but I am now. So trying all the things, it's not trying to prove the world, prove other people that we are Superwoman or we are Superman. Trying all the things because you want to try to push yourself to the limit, and then you want to know what is your limit, what is your comfort zone. So that is my method when it comes to doing things that is something new to you, something fresh to you. And I strongly encouraging everyone, try. If you feel like trying, just try it, so that you know that is your limit. There is another type of people, they wouldn't even try and they already judge that that is not suitable for them, which I doubt that they're saying this because you haven't even tried. You didn't even try. So how would you know that is something that not suitable for you, or to tell that you are not yet ready for doing this, for letting go. So that is why at the very beginning I said I'm glad that my students have tried this. Then she find out she not ready for this, not ready for letting go of everything like people say. And well, in additional, maybe you could find out that you may not do as what people encouraging, like 100% you let go of things, the unused thing 100%. And so what is your limit of letting go things? So if it's not 100%, I believe you have thrown maybe 10% of the old things that been hiding in your closet, in your wardrobe, your shelf for years. So try to see what you have achieved instead of thinking that, oh, people are achieved that much and I must achieve the same amount of what people describe. Then only I consider able to do what people say. Everyone has a limit. Everyone has a limit for doing even the same thing. Take myself for example. I tried diving. I traveled alone many years ago, and for doing all this because I feel like doing it, not just because people saying this, but I feel like doing it. So at the very beginning of my history of traveling alone, backpack in a foreign country, for understand what is my limit, to understand whether I really like it or just because people saying it, I tried with a safe way because I lack of experience at the very beginning. So what I do is I travel with the experience, the friends that has experience traveling in foreign country, and I try to learn how they live, how they eat, how they moving from one place to another. So I kind of just follow their move and learn from their experience. And that still consider traveling with someone that is experienced, but not yet really traveling alone with all alone. So I started with just traveling in Malaysia, within Malaysia, in a backpack style, so that I take some experience. I can still communicate with the people around with my language, with the language that I know. And then I started to learn from in a safe way. Then the first country, the foreign country that I travel alone, it's not really alone. I travel with a friend, with my classmate from my college. So, but that was a big step for me. It's the first time I travel in a foreign country, in a different culture. So I choose the safest, the country that wasn't that wasn't that strange, is which the country that I feel familiar, which I choose Singapore, because we speak the same language. I understand the culture from friends, from the people who lived and worked in Singapore. But that was my first time traveling alone, and planning alone for my first backpacking experience. Okay, so next I'm going to start with this one. Okay, so that was my experience on trying things, and slowly I start from that tiny little experience. While I am figuring out the foreign country in a safe way, or trying out this kind of traveling in a safe way, I'm actually find out that I'm also finding out what is my experiences, what is my limit, what are my limits. So everyone could have a different limit on doing the same thing. So the limit, like how long I can walk with my backpack, how heavy I can carry my backpack, what are the limits in a lot of ways, and how I can live with a stranger in a backpack hotel. So these are, I'm finding out these limit that is suitable for me. So I know that, oh, I can live in a mixed hostel where we live together, male and female, and how many people I can, how much privacy I need, which I prefer, what are my tolerate level for certain things. So these are the things that I want to find out. Trying all this thing is not proving any other people that I can do this, but instead doing all this is to find out your limit, your own limitation. What are the things you could do and what are the things that you cannot? And also, when I find that when I'm reaching my limit, then it makes me appreciate more when I live in my comfort zone. So let's say living in a backpack hostel, in a mixed dorm, which live with you sleep with 20 people, with 10 people in a room. So of course I learned to respect the other people. I respect other people's privacy. Also I learned to there are a lot of things that you could learn from trying new things. And when it comes to sometimes when I live in to the dorm that which only maybe fit lesser people, or during the season where have less traveler, I would have the privilege on enjoying a bigger room, but with less people, with less traveler sharing one room. So I would really appreciate that. I learned to appreciate that because you have gone further. You have experienced the crowded room before. So back to the topic of my clients, that she told me that she realized that she couldn't do what she expected, or maybe the society, the trend that's expecting everyone to practice of letting go things, to clean up their space and their mind. So I believe when she trying to do this, the moment she trying to do this and realized that she couldn't really do what the trend been telling, and you may feel that I still have string attached with this thing, and I still have the choice of let them stay with me. And when they are staying with you, when all this object that you couldn't throw away, when they are staying with you, would you be much grateful that they are still with you? Yeah, maybe there are some memory with the objects that you didn't use for a long time, and that makes this item became so meaningful for you, and that's why you have string attached with this item. So again, if you're not feeling comfortable doing all this, even though everyone's saying this practice is good, just like how people saying traveling alone, there are so much benefits that you can gain when you're traveling alone. But still, if you don't feel like comfortable doing it, then just don't. Sometimes the things that everyone claim that is good, it may not apply the same on you. So at least you tried. That's what I want to say. At least you tried. And that is very important. At least you try. Because of you have tried, so you are now able to say that I'm not suitable for this, at least for this moment. You know, I have seen people been saying, oh, I cannot do this. I don't have the ability for doing this and that. And funny thing is, they didn't even try it. Like, take example like meditation. I've introduced a few people in my life that saying meditation is going to help them on releasing stress, to improve their awareness, to improve their sleep with meditation, you know. So, but most of them are telling me, I have this monkey mind and not really for me to do the meditation. And some even funny that they told me, oh, meditation is not something funny. You cannot just start simply like this without any guide. Or if I want to learn meditation, I want to learn with master. You know, I want to go to India, learn with a master. So these are the things that people usually tell me, that if they want to try, they want to go like this. Or if they don't want to try, because of what? You know, so usually when I heard this kind of answer, I know that this is something, it's a sign that they are not ready for doing all this. So I wouldn't go further, I wouldn't push. And when it comes to energy, your own energy, your own vibration, if you understand this concept, you will know that if the things that you weren't ready for doing it, it means that your frequency is still different from the things that you want to do. That is why you feel like you're not ready for doing it. So believe me, if that is the thing you really want to do, you could take times to practice and to make yourself closer to this energy. But after you try and you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to be sad about or disappointed about yourself. It's nothing shame to know that you couldn't do certain things in your life at this moment. And timing is very important to me. Like, even though there are things that I could do when I was younger, and you know, it's always good to know that, yeah, I can do that, but I don't prefer. Like my age right now, you know, yeah, I can still traveling alone in a backpack style. But, well, now, if you ask me, if I could travel with a good friend, with my lover, with my partner, I prefer that way. Even though we would have more things to consider. even though we might experiencing what we call argument when it comes to planning, even though that may want me to wait a little bit longer in the early morning before going out to the destinations. But you know, I prefer that way because I have tried, when I was younger, I have tried traveling alone, all alone, and meeting new friends in each city, and joining others traveler when we're traveling to the new city. So it's different, and you can tell it. You can only tell it when you have tried. Okay, so I would still encourage everyone to try new things, things that you haven't tried, things you want to try. Believe me, when you have that feeling wanting to try something, that means your frequency is getting there. Even though you have tried and you find out that it's not yet suitable for you, that is not yet ready, that is fine. At least you try and appreciate what this feeling brings to you. Okay, so that's all for my sharing today. I would want to continue the rest of this on my next sharing session, and I hope my idea sharing would inspire you in many different ways. And if does, let me know in the comment, or you can contact me through the the Instagram, or my messenger. And please like and share if you feel it's useful for you or the people around you. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, my page. So I'll see you next time. Bye.